Colleges and universities are restricting free speech on campus to a 5-foot box. They're spending $900,000 on riot control because a conservative speaker wants to come to campus. Some universities even have gender-neutral homecoming courts that please the students. We're out here today in downtown Chicago trying to figure out what the average person thinks about that. What have you seen about life on college campus on the news today?
Nothing.
Nothing? All right, what do you think about the state of free speech on college campuses?
I think it's too restrictive and needs to be liberated.
No, I think it's definitely a double standard, right? We want to be able to say what we want, and I don't know that there should be a filter to that. But that being said, there's definitely a line that some people cross when it comes to hateful speech, things that are inflammatory and are upsetting to certain people. So I think there has to be a balance between the two.
We ran into Hillary Clinton on the streets. Let's get her opinion. What do you think about campuses like Berkeley who ban conservative speakers like Ann Coulter or Milo because some students don't agree with them?
That's stupid because they should be allowed to believe whatever they want.
Definitely. Agreed. So Berkeley actually spent $900,000 on campus security just to prevent protests. Do you think that's okay?
No, absolutely not.
Wasteful spending.
So Berkeley spent $900,000 this year on riot control. How does that make you feel?
A waste of money.
Waste of money. So what do you think about college campuses that restrict free speech to a 5-foot box?
I think it's terrible.
It's terrible. We should fix that, right?
Absolutely.
So you should go back to college, run for class president, and get rid of those free speech.
I should do that. Maybe run for the president of the United States too while I'm at it.
There we go. Anybody can run now. Anybody can run. Kid Rock's running.
Well, I mean, if I want to run next year or not, in 3 years from now, I have to go against Kanye West though. That's the only thing.
It's unfair.
I know. It's unfair, especially when he has Kim Kardashian. I mean, she's like the coolest person in the world apparently.
What do you think about universities, public universities, that restrict speech to a 5-foot square box on campus?
It shouldn't be allowed.
It shouldn't be allowed.
No.
Yeah.
Do you think that speech should be restricted to a 5-foot box on campus?
No, absolutely not.
What do you mean by safe spaces?
Like a place to go if your views are challenged and you don't feel safe about the culture?
Then I feel like that should happen.
Do any of the businesses downtown have any safe spaces?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Which one of these office buildings around here has a safe space?
I have no idea.
Do you think any of them do?
I'm not sure. Honestly.
I would hope so, but I have no idea.
Well, I hope not. Which business here downtown has a safe space?
Not any that I'm aware of.
Not any?
Yeah.
So which office downtown here has a safe space?
I'm assuming the one in DePaul.
The one in DePaul, definitely. How would you guys feel if your university said your homecoming court is going to be gender neutral?
Gender neutral? Oh, that's totally fine. Yeah.
That's fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
So let's say you're the homecoming queen
Yep.
and you're the homecoming king. That's okay?
Yeah, of course.
You okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So who do we determine who's the king and the queen?
Whoever votes, I guess.
Whoever votes?
Yeah.
Does the king get more? If you get more votes, you're the king? Or is it the queen? The queen gets more votes.
I guess the committee would have to establish that beforehand. I mean,
Like can we determine it using like chess pieces? What's the more valuable chess piece, the king or the queen?
Or it should just be like equal positions, not king and queen. It should
Equal
just be,
positions?
like, two different.
So how would you say it? I was the non-binary gender elected official to represent my friends in the homecoming court.
Yeah, it should just be like, oh, like these are two specified people to represent everyone.
How would you feel if your university had a gender-neutral homecoming court? That's a real thing.
I would not like that.
You don't like that?
No.
Who would be the king and the queen?
I don't know. I feel like a queen should be,
They'll say a female?
yeah. I feel
Oh, well.